Game day against Djurgården, Aura gave me 82 sleep score. Got my 8 hours of sleep, but I'm just gonna head over to morning skate and then come back. I still gotta get to take a nap, which is nice. And then 7 p.m. showtime. What's up, guys? Starting a new journey. Growing up, I loved collecting hockey cards, and Topps Skate 22 has me hooked again. Topps Skate is the officially licensed digital NHL trading card app, and the cool part about digital cards is you have your collection wherever you go. It's one of my favorite ways to kill time on long bus trips, fresh content all the time, and all the features that take card collecting to the next level. Some of my favorite features are the card designs. These graphics really pop, and there's a bunch of cool cards from autographs to jersey patches. The store has a bunch of different packs you can purchase with in-game currency or real money. They have weekly features and special collections, so there's always something new to try. You can also trade cards with people all over the world. My username is Cas73, so hit me up with your best offers. You can also upgrade your cards in crafting, turn your cards into a higher level card. Like I said, there's always something new to try. There's daily rewards like the mystery packs and the wheel. Download the Topps NHL Skate app for free with the link in description and start collecting your favorite NHL superstars now.
Då finns Rem där inne och det är Kaskisuo som klarar, men ett fint anfall och bra intention från Ingman, och då är det styrning framför Kaskisuo. Då kommer målet, det är 1-0 Djurgården och det är Engsund som nyper till på returen. Cederqvist och så är det Sörensen och det är 2-0 Djurgården och det är formationen Cederqvist-Sörensen precis som i tisdags som levererar målmässigt framåt för Djurgården. Sen än en gång Rem och returen kommer ut för Rensfält och har på sig. Vi vinner om tekningen för Rem, släpper ut för Sörensen. Läge för Djurgården, Sörensen har med sig Carey och Kaskisuo. Knut, vi hoppas sig förbi Arnesson, lyckas inte med det. Nhl. Och den där smiter förbi, det är reducerat. Martin Karlsson är nog på den där. 1-2. Carey. Engsund försöker ta sig in framför kassen. Fortsatt Carey med puckhanteringen. Carey och returen för Rem. Och då kom då den där efterlängtade fullträffen för Rem. Camper får med sig Verino. Hittar också passningen för Max Verino och då är det reducerat. Och så vänder det åt andra hållet och det är Marcus Sörensen, Nhl, Sörensen och Kaskisuo. Rosén. Tom Nilsson. Först in och lyckas också slå ifrån. Rensfält har med sig Rem som sätter 4-2. Rems andra för kvällen.
The point streak comes to an end at 13 games. 4-2 loss against Djurgården. Definitely not the best game we've played this year. Definitely not my best game either. But yeah, it was kind of a tight game, and they kind of took care of their opportunities that they got, and we kind of had a good push at the end, but just couldn't tie it up, and then they scored the fourth one on the empty net. But the first goal was kind of a point shot with a tip. They got the rebound, made a nice play in the pass, and pretty much got to shoot in the empty net. And then second one is the one that's kind of bothering me, but it was an entry. They shot it. It was kind of a slower shot. I think he tried to get it to the guy driving the middle, and when he didn't tip it, then I expected him to tip it or whatever, and then kind of scrambled and had to make a save, and of course hit my skate and goes right into the tape of the guy coming from the weak side. The third goal, I don't even remember the third goal. Oh yeah, their guy wheeled around the zone. There's some traffic. I think two of their guys in the front just threw it at the net, hit some bodies, scramble, and of course their guy got it right on their tape and kind of moved it to the side and shot it. I had no clue on that one, but yeah, almost came back, but first game in 13 games that we didn't get a point, so we were on a crazy run, and hopefully Saturday against Växjö we're gonna start the whole thing again. And so we're hitting the road tomorrow, I think, just in no skate, just an off ice session. Hit the bus, I think just over 6 hours, so gonna be another long trip. Go there tomorrow, play Saturday, bus back, and then it's break all the way from Sunday to next Friday is the next team practice. So I'll be taking the boat over to Finland for a couple days, and yeah, that's about it. It's past midnight, so I gotta get some sleep before hitting the road tomorrow. Finally at the hotel after about a 6-hour drive. It was more than 6 hours actually, but another night at the Scandic, and all these rooms are starting to be the same, which is nice because they're solid, quality I can trust. And this is where we started, and we're here right now. So Axe is gonna start tomorrow, so I'll be backing up, and then it is one more game before the break.
Det är 5750 betyder lapp på luckan. Det är någonstans 5500. Och det här läget öppnar sig för Ludvig Claesson för styrning, och där borta. Den här kampen är det Ludvig Nilsson tar hjälp av back som är Joel Persson. Det där avslutet går in. Och det blir mål efter den där Tekas rider 3-0 Växjö. För Andrew Kaloff för ett fjärde mål, och då sitter den. Jobbar alltid hårt. Knuts Heinemann, kanske den bästa enheten. Heinemann med det där skottet, och då är nollan hos Janis Kalnic.
1 week later.
Hey everyone, back in Leksand after a break and spent the week in Finland, so took some time off from hockey and from filming, kind of a mental break. But you can probably notice I have this beautiful thing on my face. So I'm doing Movember again this year, so growing a mustache for men's health, for a good cause. So If you feel like donating to a good cause, I have the link in the description, so check out my page. And you can even join my Movember team if you're growing a mustache or just want to do some good. But a little bit of a Q&A to finish off this episode. First question is, what's the biggest off-ice difference between NHL and SHL? Obviously traveling here, it's a smaller country, but we still have longer road trips. So luckily for us, Lexington has like a private plane we use sometimes for those same day travel games going up north or far down south, and those are quick in and out trips. But then if it's 3 to 6 hour trips, we just take the bus, and yeah, we travel well. The hotels are decent here, but obviously, like, compared to NHL, it's private planes everywhere and staying at the best hotels in town. But so far here in Lexington, everything's been good, and they take care of us pretty well, and the food has been great. So especially for my plant-based diet, they've been able to accommodate everywhere we go. So that's been huge. So I got no complaints on our travel. And staff was one of the parts of the question, and we have a lot smaller staff than the NHL teams have. They sometimes even travel with the skill coaches and a couple different trainers and physiotherapists. So it's a whole show when NHL teams travel. There's a lot of staff that goes along, and we just have our coaches and a couple trainers, and that's about it. But yeah, we don't really have longer road trips. We're usually 1, max 2 games that we do. So yeah, it's been perfect for that. Second question is, who were your YouTube inspirations that made you want to start a channel? I think it all kind of started from, like I've been saying, the NHL bubble. And I saw there's a couple NBA players who were started up their YouTube channels and were filmed behind the scenes. Obviously, they had like great cameras to start off with, and somebody was editing their video. So all those videos look very cool. So those were fun to watch. But other than that, just after that, trying to find different athletes who do this kind of stuff, who I can relate to a little bit. And Trevor Bauer was one of the guys in MLB. It was fun to follow. He was doing it regularly. So he was the guy whose videos I watched and trying to look for some tips. But not really, never a YouTube guy, big YouTube guy. So when I started, just trying to look for some inspiration and things I should do for my videos. Have I always been a Bauer guy, or did I hop around gear a lot as a kid? Yeah, I haven't been in Bauer in probably my whole career, other than the last couple of years. And obviously, growing up in Finland, like how it works is that at a certain age, the team provides gear for you, and I think it starts from like U16s. You kind of get hand-me-down gear from the team, so that the gear that the pros use, when they're done with it, it just kind of gets passed down the organization to the juniors. So I think Jokerit was always like a CCM or Reebok team. So in Finnish juniors, I used that stuff. And then when I made the jump to the Nhl, Bryant's was their sponsor. So I got a deal with Bryant's gear and fell in love with that stuff and had a good year. So I wore that in college, and obviously the first couple of years of pro, and then I tested out Bauer's, Freddie Anderson's setups, and loved that stuff and fit my game perfect. And ever since then, I feel like Bauer with the gloves and the pads, it's taken my game to the next level and fits my game perfect. So kind of bounce around all the time, but finally found something that's perfect for me, and I could definitely show out on the ice. But to finish this episode, some National League news. One of my favorite teammates and goalie partners, Joe Wall, played his first NHL game last night against Buffalo, and he was able to get the win right away. So very excited for him. I wish I could have watched, but it was like 1 a.m. This guy's got so much talent. He's a great teammate, so definitely going to be the first of many. So I just wanted to congratulate Joe on his first game, and it was well deserved, and hope they can give him some more games here. And the second one is Rem Pitlik, who was in Nashville on the taxi squad a little bit, a couple games for the Preds last year as well. He was claimed off waivers to Minnesota and scored his first NHL goal last night and decided to score 2 more. So he scored an NHL hat trick. So he's a Minnesota kid. So big shout out to Rem for scoring a hat trick as their first 3 goals in the National League. But that's gonna do it for this week. This upcoming week is gonna be pretty wild. We have a Champions League game in Austria, and then we have a big rivalry game against Brunas on Thursday, and then another game on Saturday. So action-packed week. Make sure to check out all of the links in the description if you wanted to donate on Movember, official merch, whatever you need, it's all down there. Big shout out to all the channel members. Really appreciate you guys, and make sure to subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.